This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. That's okay.
Oh, hell. And y'all, make sure you follow, go subscribe to The Quartering. It's the guy that we're watching this video. He's pinned down in the description. Go support the creators that we watch, y'all. Check this out.
Well. A brand new leaked email allegedly from Jimmy MrBeast himself, as well as a brand new video from a former employee that is burning up the charts on YouTube right now, currently sitting at 21,000 likes to just one dislike, according to that debunked plugin that MrBeast decided to protect. I mean, literally right now, as I'm recording this individual has 97,000 people watching a video. 100,000 people watching a video at once is absolutely impressive. Shout out to Dogpack 404. But before we get into what his video has to say, let's talk about this email. Now, again, everything against MrBeast is alleged. This via Drama Alert. MrBeast internal email now hits the internet. Also confirmed real, and you know it's confirmed real because they put the check mark emoji next to it. This says,
and if you guys have no idea, apparently, allegedly, from what I know, MrBeast had somebody working for him that was allegedly getting inappropriate with some people that were not quite old enough, if you know what I'm saying. And I guess they're alleging that MrBeast, this guy, I guess his name is Jimmy, his real name is Jimmy, knew or like had some knowledge or could have like stopped what was happening. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know these people. I have no idea, but let's keep going.
Company confidential, do not distribute. And apparently, Drama Alert got it after just 4 minutes. It reads,
oh, Lord. Vicious Virgo, yeah, on TikTok, it won't let me play it, but you can come over to YouTube, The Mystery Project on YouTube, and subscribe to that, to my true crime channel on YouTube, and you can watch the video with us. So you can see the video playing on YouTube. Come on over.
Dear Team Beast, I wanted to update you all on recent concerns that have been raised online and in the press. As I mentioned in my tweet a couple weeks ago, we've hired Quinn Emanuel, a top-tier law firm, to do a full investigation of the claims about my good friend Ava. Now, coincidentally, I want to point out that in a video I did earlier, which if you haven't seen it, definitely watch that, MrBeast has now stealth edited nearly 100 videos dating as old as 6 years ago, deleting incriminating evidence. Many people took issue with me saying,
whoa,
oh, when Jimmy hired a, quote, internal investigator, who he really hired was a PR agency. Well, now we know that it is, in fact, a PR agency, a law firm, to do investigation. Well, then why are you going through nearly 90 videos and stealth deleting incriminating information? Are they working on finding out if what was claimed?
Oh, snap. Beware of bats. Long time no see. Thank you for those, too. So sweet.
About your coworker is true? Or are they more worried about covering your rear end? My suspicion is that it, of course, has to do with covering and protecting the MrBeast business. Now, we've also asked for them to expand the scope to include a full assessment of our internal culture and to investigate claims of bad behavior in our company. While the process is not complete, I have enough preliminary information at this point that I am announcing
Randy, howdy, man.
Several changes today. As your leader, I take responsibility and I'm committed to continue to improve and evolve my leadership style. While I have mostly focused on creating content, launching Feastables, building our community, and leading philanthropic efforts, I recognize that I also need to create a culture that makes all of our employees feel safe and allows them to do their best work.
Y'all, apparently he had like some show that was supposed to come out on Amazon or something. And like there's all kinds of craziness there too. Like they weren't feeding these people, they weren't giving them water. It's nuts. I don't know if it's true. It's all alleged. I have no idea, but it's crazy. Let's keep going.
Look, not everybody is fit to be a leader. Not everybody is fit to be the CEO of a billion-dollar company. Okay. In my opinion, Jimmy knew about a lot of this stuff, but it doesn't, not everyone is cut out to manage this huge machine, right? Here,
did you not watch Silicon Valley? Remember that show, y'all? That was a damn good show, Silicon Valley.
There's a very dangerous line to say, by the way, and I'm not sure he even wrote this, but as your leader, I take responsibility. Oops, I wouldn't have written that. And I am committed to continue to improve and evolve my leadership style while I've been mostly focused, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Therefore, along with Jeff Hausenbold, our new president and chief operating officer, we will be hiring a new chief human resources officer, chief financial officer, and general counsel, along with other roles to add capacity and competencies to foster a better internal culture as we continue to grow. So essentially, MrBeast has been flying by the seat of his pants for the past how many years, making hundreds of millions of dollars, and he never bothered to actually protect himself or build an actual company around it, or probably take out any level of insurance or anything like that.
TC.
Also, it continues. Therefore, along with this, our Jeff Household, Human Resources, Chief Financial Officers, blah, 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 add capacity and competencies to foster a better internal culture as we continue to grow. To start off, we will be instituting, 1, hiring a new Chief Human Resources Officer. We will be bringing in a seasoned leader, probably DE&I, to help us build a more inclusive environment and world-class HR team. Mandatory training.
They didn't have any of that stuff before?
We are implementing mandatory training sessions on safety, harassment, LGBTQ diversity, sensitivity training, and workplace conduct. So let me get this straight. You had one LGBTQ employee who brought down your entire company, and your response to that, from how I understand it, is to re-educate your staff on LGBTQ stuff. What about what? Literally what?
Whoa.
So,
y'all, if you don't know this about MrBeast and one of his people,
is it that the rest of your staff was
that apparently was like, allegedly, I should say, because I'm not these people, I have no clue, but was like getting at some not of age persons. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be careful what you say on some of these platforms because it's crazy as hell.
Wasn't woke enough, and that's why this guy was allowed to do what he did with impunity. He's going full DEI. If you've ever wondered how or why DEI was used, or if it was used as a shield, look no further than this. Now they're having listening sessions. Jeff will be holding listening sessions across the company to hear directly from employees about their experiences, ideas for improvement. Also, anonymous reporting. We are establishing an anonymous reporting mechanism to ensure everyone feels safe coming forward with concerns, and an external review. We have engaged an independent firm to conduct a thorough review of our policies and practices and implement these changes. I bet you he hired he probably hired Patrice Cullors. He gets one LGBTQ creep in his company and he goes full DEI globalism. That's what he's done. Whoa. Instead of just saying, yo, this guy was my friend, so it led to me having a blind spot. He's a creep. I fired him. Instead, he's going to spend $1 million a year on chief executive officers and DE&I. I wish I was kidding. I want to let you know that I'm optimistic about the company's future, and I appreciate all your continued contributions. We are seeing many examples of your hard work as we recently became the first channel to surpass 300 million subscribers on YouTube. By the way, have you downloaded the Rumble app and followed the recording yet? You should. Our last 2 main channel videos were the fastest growing in the history of the company, and our philanthropic work continues to positively impact the community and our planet. In summary, I'm fully committed to seeing the investigative process through and acting on the recommendations. We will circle back, Jen Psaki, and share our learnings and necessary changes. Thank you for your continued teamwork, dedication to our mission and community. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or Jeff directly. Jimmy, MrBeast lost control of his own company. You can look at the comments. Mandatory training sessions in LGBTQ diversity and sensitivity training. Yeah, that was the problem at MrBeast. Not the fact that Jimmy personally shielded a creep and used his operation to, hook up with people. W for MrBeast.
Oh, damn. They didn't use the word creep in that tweet.
So you will still find a way.
They used the P word.
To hate on him. He's holding himself accountable, W. No, he's not. He didn't even write this email. He just pissed away. First of all, pardon me, I kicked my computer desk. He just gave up control of his own company. This is a legendary epic L for Jimmy. He gave up control of his company to woke human resources officers and DE&I training. He did not take responsibility for a damn thing. He just hired new people.
Jessica, apparently, as you said, wait, what happened with MrBeast? Apparently, he had somebody on his show from from the beginning that was using the show and the fact that it appealed to a much younger audience to get at some of those much younger audience members. And they're alleging that MrBeast knew about it or had some knowledge about it. And now they're just trying to cover it up with all this stuff that they're trying to do. It's crazy as hell. It's crazy. Let's keep going.
To take the blame for him, he pushed everything off on external investigative groups and lawyers. He is spending millions of dollars instead of just saying, yo, this guy was a creepazoid. I fired him. I'm sorry. This is what he's choosing to do. All of this after just hours ago, a brand new Rolling Stone article going after his best friend, Chris. Of course, Rolling Stone put it behind a paywall because they don't actually want people to read it, because Rolling Stone really doesn't want to report on the terrible things his employee did. MrBeast's YouTube empire falters as troubling claims mount.
Damn. This
is a video with 114,000 people watching live concurrently on Dogpack 404's channel, interviews with former employees. I'm sure there'll be a totally separate video tomorrow about that. MrBeast, instead, again, all MrBeast had to do was say, this guy was a creep. He took advantage of my friendship and my blind spot for him as a friend. I fired him, and that's that. He could have said that 2 weeks ago. Instead, he hired a chief human resources officer. He is mandatorily training all staff on LGBTQ diversity, sensitivity training. He hired a new president, a new chief operating officer, a new chief human resources officer, a new chief financial officer. Each one of these people all probably make $200,000 to $300,000 a year. MrBeast is spending millions of dollars instead of just saying, hey, my friend was a creep who happened to be trans. I fired him and I disavow everything he did. All he had to do was do that, and that was free. Instead, he did this. MrBeast is not your friend. MrBeast is not a ho-hum, aw shucks guy. he's spending millions of dollars to not take responsibility for this. Millions.
That's crazy.
And instead of taking responsibility, all he's doing is buying into woke. And you know why he's buying into woke? Is because people told him to do that, in my opinion. And that is the best shield against this. Companies go woke to protect themselves against scandals, and that's exactly what MrBeast is doing. Absolute maximum cowardice.
Damn.
He's got more bad news coming after this Dog Pack 404 video comes out. What a disaster. Just call the guy a creep and fire him. Instead, we've got this debacle for the world to see.